Welcome to round two of Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson, and this is my other primary investment. This is Mary, my daughter, firstborn, first one to make me a father. And today's conversation is what?
About a movie.
About several movies. What movies are we watching currently? Or have we watched recently?
We've watched The Nun 2,
None two.
and we watched The Fall House of the Ushers.
Now, did you used to like scary movies before you found out I liked them?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
You used to have nightmares. Stop lying. You had great. You had but what did you think about the Nun 2?
I thought that was really good.
How so?
It wasn't like too scary. It was more of like a more suspense. It was
Yeah.
interesting.
I didn't like I don't like the slasher movies. I like the supernatural type movies. Not so much the demonic ones like the Nun 2 ones, but I like how they played that storyline out. It was a continuation of the Nun, and it was pretty good. We also watched The House of the Fall of Usher. Now, a lot of people think that preschool, not preschool, any preschool, middle schoolers shouldn't be watching that movie or that series. What did you think about that series?
I thought it was really good.
What did you like about how the story played out?
Like the storyline,
Hmm.
like the setting type. Now they played their part was also interesting.
Okay, okay. What stood out in that movie to you though?
Like the one by one, like killing.
Yeah, once they started getting iced, right? Then at the end, you found out what the reason was behind it. So we don't want to get into any spoilers. What happened
It was a twist.
was a twist,
It was a twist.
but we both genuinely liked it, right?
Yep.
We were also talking about, just like I was talking with your brother a little while ago. What did we talk about at IHOP today?
Talked about rent.
Talked about rent, right? Renting versus home ownership, more than likely, right? Which one would you be inclined to go into? Now you only in you're still in middle school, and I know we haven't talked a whole lot about finances, but we always talked about money, right? All right, so what do you think the biggest difference is in paying mortgage versus paying rent?
Paying mortgage, it's not forever, it's not ongoing. But like the rent, you're just gonna have to keep paying because you're renting it out.
If that's your primary property, absolutely, you're going to be paying that to somebody else. So you might not be paying a mortgage for yourself, but you're paying somebody else's mortgage. Is what I said, right? So, do you get any benefits out of renting?
Not so much.
But with mortgage, you get a homeowner's tax credit off your taxes.
Yes.
And what else do you get?
Like you get to save some money.
Well, after the mortgage is done, you save a boatload of money because you're not paying for that number one expense. Most Americans pay two big bills. They got a car, they're paying the car note if they don't own their car, and they're paying shelter expenses. Everybody's gonna pay a cell phone bill, everybody's gonna pay gas and electric bills for their house, but not everybody is gonna pay that rent every month. And if you don't make that payment at the end of the month, you could be evicted, right? So I don't know. If you were planning on staying in your place for a long time, would you choose to rent it or to own it?
I would own
Okay. Now, what if you about to go to college in about 5 to 6 years, right? What do you think your thoughts are on that? You're gonna go to college and live in the town that you go to college in, or
it. Rent out something. So
there
I'm
you
not
go, there you
really
go.
settling yet.
Until you figure out where it is you want to be, right? So you don't just throw money away. So that might be an advantage too. Renting, right? You got that flexibility of bouncing whenever you want to bounce. But when it comes to settling down and start building some equity so you can have an actual line of credit, get you a house, get you some bricks. All right. Anything else you want to add to this conversation, Miss Mary?
No.
All right. So anyway, thank you for watching. I encourage everybody to have that kind of conversation with their children, man. Get them in this early. They're not teaching this stuff in school, not at all. So Make sure they know their addresses. Remember, we had that discussion. I got mad because I said, "Well, where do y'all live?" You said, "Look at the next to the slide." I said, "No. What is the number outside of your home?" Remember that? That kind of stuff. Most of these kids these days don't even know how to tell time on an analog clock. So, take some responsibility and get your kids up on game. Remember, if you watch this channel a lot, remember all money's not good money. Watch how you spend it and watch how you teach it to your children. I will talk to you very, very soon.